community. I just want to say hi to you guys. See, I brought a glass of wine because we have a lot to talk about. First, I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Denver Pinnock. As you can see, I'm the author of this wonderful novel, Bloodbath. This is my baby. I've been working on this book for a few years, but I've been writing it on and off because I was busy in school, work, the everyday thing. You know, we have to do a lot of stuff in our life. So, but I still remember that I had to put time into this, okay? And it has been a success, and I'm happy. This is my baby right here. Put a lot of work in it because the idea came to me a long time, and the title came to me during that same time, and I said, this thing, I have to put it together, and surely I did. And I'm happy about it. The result is great. It has not been published yet. It's going to be on KDP. I was firstly going to publish it on CreateSpace, but the CreateSpace site has changed to KDP. So now I'm just waiting on I'm just waiting to wrap up some stuff right now, like copyright, and I'm getting it fine-tuned as it relates to editing. But as you can see, it's a beautiful cover. This cover was created by somebody in Sweden. I went to a site called Thwz, and on that site you have all different types of people as writers, you got editors, you got cover designer, and I pay a certain amount, which it was the money that I paid to get this cover done. I think it's worth it because I love this cover, right? Beautiful. And you see, it's the same book with two covers. This one was done before this one. My nephew did this one. Mwah! Beautiful. Look at that. You can see here the blood dripping down, and the blurb. I have a picture here, which maybe I'm not going to use this picture when I put it in on the site. I might just avoid doing that. But it's beautiful. Beautiful book. This was the first cover that I've been creating, and then I go ahead and say, you know what? I'm gonna make a second cover for this book because this book is too wonderful, and the story inside is good. You guys are gonna love it when it come out. So I'm an author, and as you can see here, Stephen King, my favorite author. I've been inspired by this wonderful novelist, and I said to myself, because I read a lot of his books, and I said to myself, I can do this because I've been so inspired by this writer. So I said, you know what? How about I start writing my book, and I never stop. From that day I started writing it, I never stop until I finish. Beautiful. So as you can see too, I have a typewriter. I think every writer should have a typewriter. I'm stuck on old school stuff. When I say that stuck on it, I mean I appreciate old school. This is where writing is coming from, to certain degrees. Because we're not gonna go I'm not gonna go back too far where we used to write on parchment paper and all that type of stuff. But I'm talking about before the computer era, before we have the PC and word processing. This was our first word processing machine or device, and I still write on it. As a matter of fact, Bloodbath, I would say a great portion of this book, Bloodbath, was written on my typewriter. Yes, I'm serious about that. I wrote a great portion of this book on typewriter. I wrote a great portion on my phone, and I wrote a great portion with my hands, and a great portion on the computer. So it's just, I write in multiple ways, multiple devices, multiple tools, okay? So you're gonna hear a lot about my typewriters You're gonna hear about a lot about this book, the process that I've been through to get this book completed. I'm gonna show you the manuscript. I'm gonna show you the way I write. Okay, so I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share to my channel, because I'm about to kick this off real serious, and we have a lot to talk about. Okay, so why I brought this book here? I like Stephen King. I read a lot of his book, but this is the current book I'm reading right now. And as you can see, it's a big book. Okay, yeah, the picture on it right here. It's called 4 Past Midnight. Okay. It's a compilation of stories, short stories. He has, cause I'm rich, he has different types of stories, okay? Short stories. This one is called 4 Past Midnight, okay? This is the title of this one. I read a lot of his book, but I find this one very interesting. The first story is taking place in a plane. A lot of stuff is going on. And they are stuck in a plane. They can't go down, because if they go down, the whole earth is being devoured by some alien species called the Longolios. And this book is very, very cool. Very nice book. Okay? And I want you guys to tell me about it. I just reached probably, I would say, the first chapter. I've completed the first chapter, and now I started the second chapter in this book. No, I wouldn't say chapter, the second story. Okay? The second story in this book is called Secret Window, Secret Garden. I'm on this page right now, the first page. So it seems like a pretty good story. Okay? But as you can see, it's a big book. Okay? It's a big bite. So I'm gonna take my time and delve into this one. It's pretty awesome so far. So working on Blood Bath was very painful. Why I said painful? Not necessarily the process. It was the characters. When the book came to the end, I find myself, miss writing about these characters, because I found myself loving these characters in this book. So, but it was painful when I closed the book and I write the word the end. I was like, wow, this is shit. This is closed for life. So that was a painful part of it, but I enjoy the process of writing. Now, let's talk about Black Lingerie. It's going to be my second book I'm writing right now, and I've gone 5 chapters, and so far it's going beautiful. This here, I wrote this last night on my typewriter. This is a few sentences, or I would say 2 paragraphs of typewriting words using the typewriter, and this is what I do. You can find me when I'm writing my book. I use multiple tools, multiple devices. So I'm using my typewriter right now, and it's going brilliant. The reason why I use typewriter is it put me in the mood to write. Sometimes I'm on the computer and I feel distracted. I see a lot of stuff on the computer take away my mind. But when I'm on the typewriter, it put me in the mood to just focus on writing. This is why I use the typewriter. When I'm at my work, I use my phone. There's an app in my phone that I can use to write. It's a word processor. So I just go ahead and I use voice texting sometimes. And I put the words together. When I come home, I put it on the computer. So writing can be done with many tools, many devices, okay? And so far, just want to wrap up. We talk about this. We have a lot to talk about. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share.